Hello there, Valkyrie here. And today's video is going to be a tiny bit different. I've been playing Minecraft now for about majority of my life. I don't know how long, but specifically, everyone built a first house at some point, and their first house, if you're lucky, you had a wooden house. But if you were me, you had this. This is my first Minecraft house, well, and this is me. I just rebuilt it block for block and put myself some nice shaders on. This is the same environment it was. It was in a desert biome for some reason, and this is my first Minecraft house, which I built on my really old Mac, family Mac, and this is what the house was. I have to say, I don't like the color blue, but I don't know. But I put lapis floor for some reason. No idea why. But lots of cool things. Got some glowstone, I guess, some glass, a bed, a red bed for sure. That's the only beds we had. Chatting table, and some other things. This is a creative house, and it was a creative house when I first built it. So I have no idea why I had some stuff inside, but I don't know why, but I thought having water surrounding the base would disguise it from, anyone looking from the outside. And you may be thinking, it would make sense if it was, in the ocean. But no, little old me decided to say, hey, desert, water, they fit together, right? Well, I'm getting sidetracked. But essentially, what I'm meant to be doing here is I'm going to be redecorating the inside. So the interior will be changed to something, let's say, not blue, not purple, not red. Well, probably have some of those colors in, but not so vibrant. Well, it's a tiny bit different to what I would usually do. So if you like this kind of stuff and you think this is cool, consider subscribing. It helps out a lot. Please. Like, it helps out a lot. So, if you enjoy, yeah, leave a comment saying if you think this should be done again, because I have another Minecraft house of mine, which is, for context, a big glowstone pillar, which just goes really high into the sky. And, yeah, I'm planning on recreating that at some point, so if you'd like to see that, I don't know, comment down below and say, yeah, that would be cool. And if you have any other ideas I could do, that would be great. Yeah, so let's begin. Okay, so first things first is we are going to be working on the inside of the base. Meaning, getting rid of this horrible floor and basically everything else. I'm just gonna remove everything, give us a clean slate, so we can mess around with whatever I want. And, okay, after removing the, horrible floor and the rest of the interior, I think what I'm going to first do is focus on this. The sand underneath the glass, as it is incredibly annoying. It doesn't look great, and I feel like I'm replacing it with stone. Stone brick is probably going to be the best option. But while I'm replacing this, I'm going to explain the plan for everything else. So, as you can see in my hotbar, I've got lots of like dark oak materials, as that's just a simple, easy thing that I have available. And that is going to be what I'm going to be using for the floor. As a mixture of multiple types of dark oak will, I think, it will look reasonably nice, I think. Which, I'm going to, like, swap between, like, logs, planks, like, stripped ones, stairs, slabs, you name it, trapdoors. It's going to just add a lot of variation to the floor, and, yeah, hopefully it looks nice. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is replacing the floor. But what I'm first start off is just by putting dark oak on everything, as then it's a lot easier to switch them out. I'm going to be using a very similar one if you've watched my floor tutorial, or floor couple like design tutorials, I guess. I'm going to be using a very similar to one from there, because I think it generally looks quite nice compared to just having a slab of dark oak. And I might add another like stone brick trim around the outside. I haven't quite decided yet. This is kind of a spontaneous, not particularly planned out thing. So I've got the base plate formed out, and what I'm going to do to start off with is by adding just small sections of these all over the place. The orientation doesn't really matter. The different types, the better. It almost looks like it's a much more realistic wood flooring instead of just being planks. I think that's probably enough of those. I think I'll add some stripped ones across. Now the stripped ones, I think mainly in like patches look nice because it almost. I don't know why. I don't usually like strip blocks, but in floors it looks quite nice, especially with these ones as they almost seem to add like a small. It gets rid of the strange almost outline I think the other ones have. That's just my personal opinion though. But the floor design doesn't matter too much if some bits are a bit off, because I will be adding a carpet, like in my old house, because I want to stick with some things being very similar. Because as much as, you know, it was an awful house, it had a little bit of a, you know, it's sentimental value in there, I guess. Bits of, like, almost broken floors, like, this thing's underwater, it's probably not gonna be super good. I'll add trapdoors around the place. And with just that little bit of improvement, because that's just such a big improvement compared to what it was like before. And also means I can add little cubby holes inside of places, which will be nice, I guess. I think I'll replace these. Oh, it's a little heart. Hey. I think what I'll do is I will add some carpet. Now, I'm not sure about the carpet colors, to be specific. I'm probably going to stick with maybe black and white carpets, probably. Carpet. I'll probably choose. Yeah, I'll go with black and white, maybe grey. And if I don't like how that looks, I will just get rid of it. But I'll try and find a nice almost pattern. I could try the same one as I had before, but in black and white. Because I think black and white, for me it just adds some like they're quite a nice colour. That looks pretty good. Maybe a bit more over to the sides here. That's pretty good. That would be a section over there. I think what I'll do here is I'll remove this section. And what I'll have here, as I plan this out, I think this section could be like a crafting station. You've got your furnaces, your smokers, your crafting table, all the other crafting things. Here I'll have the enchanted table. That's a key thing I want to have. You know, for nice. And then I'll edit the lights as well. But I'm going to have to do a bit of planning, a bit of thinking, and yeah. I'm going to go do that and see how that looks in the end. So, after deliberating for a long time, I came up with this design. It's a bit different to what I was envisioning at first, but it almost has like almost kitchen-y kind of vibe. Because you got your end chest, you got some barrels, furnace. I didn't end up including the smokers as I couldn't find a way to make them easily fit. And I'm going to put some crafting stations down here in the future if I ever need them. And I got this. You've also got almost a table, almost a kitchen setup with lights inside of here. I think this is just a nice way to conceal the lights. And my little texture pack, it's got a mini glass inside it. See, you can look through them. Okay, the next thing would be the enchanted table, which I think was fine how it was before. I'm gonna put it right back in the corner. I think it was fine where it was. And I think that should be good. And the only thing now is I've used up a lot of the space. And I still want to have a bed down here, because that's, you know, if it was to say a survival base, which it originally was, is I need somewhere, you know, to put my bed in so I can sleep at night when I get chased by phantoms. So, what I might do is I could either go underground and build a mini thing there, or I could build a mini raised thing, which I can put a bed on, or I just don't have one at all. That's the easiest option, and the one I very well might go with. But I'll try and find a way, you know, might make a lot. Oops, forgot to replace those. Another way I sourced out the light is I put loads of carpets loads of sea lanterns underneath there, so I don't need to, you know, deal with lighting as much. And I think that worked out pretty well, and I might put some lights underneath there. But I think the kitchen, well, the crafting area really looks quite nice compared to what it was beforehand. And the only problem is there's not much space in here. It's quite small, and it means I can build these things which look nice, but there's not much space for them. I'm just going to struggle using them. So, what I might have to do is do a mini underground section, which I'll put probably right around. I think here is probably good. And what I'll do is I will go down a bit, And I will mine out a mini section. And I might put a bed down here. Bed. You gotta have the red bed. It's just how it must be. And there you go. Yep. Add some... Actually add some walls because, you know, I don't want it to look like, you know, dungeon. Because it's not a dungeon. Well, not yet. Not yet anyway. But I'll add something... I'll add this kind of structure to it for now because that's just the easiest, simplest thing to do. And I'll add a mini, you know, some little things that you might like in here. I'll add... I think this can stay censored for now. And there you go. It's a nice little bedroom which I can have. I can put a little lantern at the top there. There you go. That's where I'm going to put the bed. Pretty fun. But yeah, I think this is pretty good for upgrading the interior of the base. Surely it adds a bit, you know, a bit extra to everything. And I think it's a good upgrade for what it was originally. And from the outside, you can definitely see it looks... Well, I haven't changed the outside, but everything looks a lot better from the outside if you ever look inside of it. Well, I think that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you do like it. It's a bit different to what I would usually do. But I think it was a nice trip down memory lane for me, at least, to go back and upgrade something which, well, it's kind of dear and nice to me, which I kind of like. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please leave it a like. This channel's pretty new, so if I could earn your subscription, that would be great. And comment down below if you'd like to see anything, you know, else like this. It's quite strange. Anyhow, thank you all for watching. See ya.